desirable way to use a computer. I am a skeptic here, and I just don't think that reducing the syntactic load is a sufficient argument for natural language interaction. There's got to be more, and the visual presentation of direct manipulation provides a higher bandwidth of information and the potential to represent the task semantics more effectively to the user. The potential. It's not always done that way. It's not always successful, but it's possibly there. The natural language interaction strategy has too little context, does not show the world of action, does not show what's possible and what's impossible. You still have to wrestle with the machine to find out if the phrase you type is syntactically correct, is semantically acceptable. Now, that aspect of wrestling makes it a game, and that's why the major success of natural language interaction has been the adventure games. There are millions of these games which have fairly rich vocabularies, up to 1,700 words that I've seen, complex grammars, multiple sentences, models of the world, and part of the fun is figuring out what it handles and what it doesn't handle, both syntactically and semantically. So I don't see, I mean, there is a future for natural language interaction. There are successful products out there. There is Intellect, there is Semantics Q&A. There are other packages which do support this idea. In fact, the Lotus HAL approach is a quite interesting variant on the theme of usage of natural language. There are some modest successes here, and I think we will see them, but I do not see them playing a central role. It's just too slow and too clumsy to type that much amount of text. Pointing and selecting and making things happen rapidly will be far more effective. In the demo I'm going to show you in a few minutes, you'll see that impression, I hope. So my estimates are that natural language interaction would work best in this situation, where the users are already knowledgeable about the task domain, but they're intermittent users and therefore cannot retain the syntax of a command language. And therefore, having them type natural language statements might work out. Still, I would like to encourage those who believe in this approach to provide us the kind of evidence that we've seen in many other areas of user interface design. We have only 3 or 4 empirical studies of natural language versus other mechanisms, and in none of those cases did natural language emerge as a preferred and more successful version. So I offer that. I invite those who believe in this approach to give us some evidence in the situations in which it is a winner. So what are the winners? What are the strategies that are going to make a difference? There are very exciting developments, I think, in the last few years. The central one I see is the development of advanced workstations. We see the continuing benefits of improved response time. Those who are hungry for